EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Take go.
Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Ready up. Ready. 79 Bronco.
Here's Howell out of the pistol. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll be second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver
into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Ridder. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ridder. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Rayshawn Jenkins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here we go, set. Ready?
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
Let's go now.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. This one's snagged by Smith and Jigba. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Pierce. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Third down, 3 to go. Throwing is Howell. got it with Smith and Jigba. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw with Howell. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. He'll keep this himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Sam Howell. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now Ritter on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Ritter. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Ritter. Connects with his big tight end, man Hurts. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Howell. Out quickly to Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Yep.
Now, faking the give. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's output. He now has 4. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
On first down, it's Ritter. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. Run here with Pierce. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. A big play for the Giants. An even 40 yards. So the big play gets them down close, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Go check, go check.
They'll run with Pierce. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Ritter. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So on a critical 4th down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Check smash, check smash. Ready, ready.
Here's Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, go.
Here's Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Howell. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
Ready up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go. Cut 19. Cut 19. Hawk 7. Hawk 7. Head the street. Head the street.
On the carry, it's Pierce. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Ritter. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 2nd down, Ritter. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Giants are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Howell out of the pistol. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Set. Go.
Now it's Howell. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's Michael Dixon now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw with Howell. They'll look to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Go! 79 Broncos!
Throwing is Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now! Go!
Throwing now, Ritter on 1st down. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Ridder. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Howell. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Out of the pistol, it's Ridder. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run up the middle with Pierce. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and 5. Here's Ritter. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Set. Hut, go.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Ready.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Howell. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He finds the veteran Lockett. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another 1st. A shotgun run now with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss with Walker. Whoa. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll work forward only to about the 18. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd down and 9.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's Howell. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Set.
1st and 10.
Let's go.
They go play action now. Ritter, he'll look deep here for Neighbors.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Now Ritter to throw on 2nd down. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll motion over Metcalf. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Seahawks. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. He'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now. It's Ritter. He's got his man. That's Slayton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Back to throw. Howell. He finds Goodwin. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times. And they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes. And once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Ready?
2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. Take go.
Now it's Howell. Quick one to Smith and Jigba. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Walker. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
He'll look to throw. We'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. Three for three in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will extend their third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Great tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Pierce. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing is Ritter. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Ritter to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Buffalo 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's Pierce. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Ritter. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 17.
Now Ritter. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points. and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Dragon 60. Go.
Here's Ritter. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 30. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Okay, ready. 19, Pioneer. Take go.
Howell. Got a man. It's Lockett. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Seattle.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Let's go now.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Walker, 1st down and more. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
To throw is Howell. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Ritter. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and They're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Lockett headed in motion.
Check go.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Ready.
Throwing is Howe. That is caught. He finds Walker. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
On the set. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 down. Go.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Connects with his big tight end, Manhertz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He has Hyatt complete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
19 line.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a short pickup there to about the 36. Here's 2nd and 9. They run with Walker. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. 3rd and long. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.